Hello students. So today we will study the topic creating a chart in Excel. So in the last class we have studied about the different types of chart in Excel. So here we will study that how we create a chart with the help of the data stored in the Excel in this spreadsheet. See, Excel offers the features to create an embedded chart in a worksheet. So in the worksheet you can create an embedded chart. It is displayed along with the source data and other information present in the worksheet. Now see here, as in the example figure 3.10, this is a spreadsheet and this contains C data, source data, that is the name. One column is the name and second column is the marks obtained by the students. So first column is the name of the students. Now an embedded chart is saved with the corresponding worksheet when a workbook is saved. So this chart is also saved along with the worksheet. We can also create a chart in the form of chart sheet, which displays only the chart in the entire worksheet area. That can also do in the form of the chart sheet, when only chart will be available. It is quite simple to create a chart in Excel. See how we create a chart in the Excel. So select the range of the cell from the worksheet that contains the source data. See this entire range which contains the source data, that you have to select. So the example here, the range is from column A2 to B7. See the column A2, the name, till B7 here 98. So diagonally we have to select by pressing the left mouse button and you have to drag your mouse from diagonally from this end to this end. Okay. Now click on the insert tab, and after that you have to click on the insert tab. In the charts group you have to go select the desired chart category, which is chart you want to create. There are so many charts will be given. You have to select one of the chart column. See here, column is selected, and select the chart subtype from the display choices. That also give you the more choices in the columns type. So the chart appears on your screen. So like this chart appears on the worksheet. You will observe that the three new tabs, design, layout and format, appear in the chart tab. So three different tab also you will find, design, layout and format, in the chart group. Okay, in the contextual menu. So select the desired layout from the chart layout. Which layout you want, you select that layout out of this. Under the design tab you will find. Choose the desired style from the chart style. So many chart styles are there. Select the style which you want. Group, chart styles group, and observe the change. So when you move your mouse over from different style, you can see the different types of graphs on the. Okay. Now all the titles, data tables, all the titles, data labels, legend, details mentioned in the selected range, data range will be displayed in the chart. So everything you will find, the titles and the data labels, like the name, all these are the data labels, legends, information that this color represented by what, mentioned in the selected data range will be displayed in the chart. If the selected range has no details about the titles, labels, you can insert this in the chart by moving to the layout and clicking on the desired button. Okay. So to change the data range of your chart, right click on it to choose the select the data option from the shortcut menu. Select a data source dialog box. See like this it will get appears. Click on OK and making the desired changes. So you can change your range also. So Excel helps the users to sort and filter data as per their requirements also. Here you will learn how to sort the data and filter in various ways. So in this we can sort our data also. Now first see how we create the chart in Excel. Okay, now see here, see in the Microsoft Excel I have made this two column. One is the student name, second is the column of the marks, which you have seen in the book size. Now I will show you that how to create. See on this corner I will select. Okay, pressing the left mouse button key I will drag it and select the range, entire range, A2 to B7, A2 to B7. Now after that I have to go on the insert tab. See now the charts group, this is the chart group. Now in this chart group you are seeing so different charts are there. So select the column. Now see, in the column context menu open, you are seeing the different designs 2D, 3D columns, render, cone, pyramid, and the things are there. Select one. See here I am selected. Now see, you can find you have got the chart here. Now you can see here the design tab, layout tab, and the format tab. This is the chart tools. So you can change the design of the style 3. So click on this. See, click on this. You'll find the different styles. See here. So all these are the data labels. See, and this is the legends given like this. Okay. So different layout also you can see. Different layouts. This is a design tab. You will get so many design. Change the chart type, same as template. Okay. So different layout also you can change. Here the chart title you can give axis title you can give. See the chart title here it is given the marks. So some other thing also you can change. Axis title also you can change. Okay. So this is a primary horizontal axis title. So here you'll find none. So title below axis, you can display the title below horizontal axis and resize the chart also. So that you can do it. Here see the axis title, not text box you got. So what you can write here axis title. Student names. So you can write student's name. Okay, like this you can write. Okay, so here we go. Primary title below axis. Then student's title, student's name. Okay, student's name. Now that you can see the here. Similarly, you can give the charter title also, legend also you can change. See data labels, data tables. So data labels also you can change. See data labels you can bring it in the center. See here data labels you can bring it in the center. Okay, like this. So here it previously was there. Now you brought it in the center. So this data labels. See none you will apply. It will not be shown data labels. So inside and inside page, outside end. See the outside end here, data labels. Now center inside end. So you will get here. Now see inside a base, you will get here. So different options are there that how you can change the data labels. Okay. So this data labels values are there. So you can outside end you can do that like here. It is nice. You can see its value also. Okay, this is the data table, show data table. So that also you can do show data table below the chart but without legend keys. Show data table with legend keys and includes the legend keys like that is the option. See the legend keys also here. Now you get marks and here the legend keys values you also got. Okay, so in the legends also, so legend at right. So this legends orientation also you can change. See, so legend at the top. Now it will legend will come at top. Okay. So see this is the legend at come at top. This is the legend. Now legend. So legend at right. Now again it will come at right. See the legend will come at right. Okay. So like this options are there, so let it right like this. Okay. Now the text boxes also you can use. Some text box also you can use. So here something to write if you want to write anything. So you can with the help of this text box you can write it here. What you can write? Suppose I have written chart. Okay. So that we can do it like this. Okay. So if you want to remove this, so how you will remove this? See, click on the chart, press the delete key from the keyboard. Now it will be removed. Anything. See here, this wants to remove. Click on this and press the delete key. See, this is highlighted. Press the delete key. Okay. So now we move on to the how we apply. Next, how we sort the data. How we sort the data. So sorting means any data either in the ascending order or descending order in a worksheet. So data can be sorted on the basis of the text, numbers, combination of text and numbers or dates. So on the basis of the numbers you can sort the data. Once the data is organized, it becomes easy to work with. Follow the steps to sort the data. How you will sort the data? Open any worksheet and select the data that you want to sort. Click on cell B2. Click on cell B2. Now select the sort button in the sort and filter row under the data tab. So the entire data series will be selected and the sort dialog box will appear. Select the filled column on the basis of what you want to sort from the sort by drop down list. For example, select the name field. Select the values option from the sort and drop down list. Select the sorting order from the order drop down list. By default A to Z is selected and select Z to A option from the drop down list. So many things are there, you can do it. So see how you will do, how you will sort the data. We have this data now, we want to sort this according to the alphabetic order. Okay. So this how we can do this. So if you go in the data tab, what you will find this on the data tab, you will find the option sort. See here. Now sort by column, sort on values or sort order here given. So sort by column, sort by column. So column you can select the name. Okay, name. Now order here is A to Z. So A to Z we apply. See what we are getting. Now see the alphabetic order. Anika name we got first. Anika name we got first. Now do operation. So Anika mark is 89. Here Kabir mark is 86. Okay. Now do the redo operation. Okay, again we are sorting it. Go on the data type. Now you will find the sort by name, sort on values A to Z. Okay, now Anika say 89. Like this we do the sorting. Okay, so understand now. Now we can do on this column also. So again we go on this and we select the sort on values, this column. Next marks column here wants to sort. Orders is smallest to largest. So smallest to largest you can do it. So move on. Now you find is 78 is the smallest. Okay. So move to the next. So you can check the my data has headers checkbox to exclude the first row containing the column headings of your data from sorting. Otherwise, clear the checkbox to include the first row headings in sorting. So click on OK. The database will be arranged in descending order on the basis of the name column. You can also sort by more than one column. For example, after sorting by name, you want to arrange the list by roll number. To sort by more than one column, follow the given steps. Click on Add Label button in the Sort dialog box. A new label gets added below the first label. Mention the column names as roll number in the by drop down list and order of the sorting as the largest to smallest in the other drop down list, and the new label. Click on OK. Okay. So like this you can do it, which I have shown you that you have to click on the Add Label button in the Sort dialog box. So a new label gets added in below the first label. Now mention the column name as roll number in then drop down list and order of the sorting as largest to smallest in the order drop down list and label. Click on OK, then you will get the result. You can also sort by more than one column. Means for example, after sorting by name, you want to rearrange the list by roll number. That also you can do it. That is the meaning here. So now we are studying it how to filter the data. So the Microsoft Excel provides several ways to analyze the data in a list. So the filter feature allows you to see only those records that you want to display while it hides the rest of the data temporarily. So from the view, you can filter a list to display records that meet a specific criteria by using the autofilter command. Select any cell in the database range, say D1. Click on the filter button and the short filter group under the tab. So filtering allows will be added to each field name. These arrows used to specify conditions to filter data. So click on the arrow next to Hindi, field name in cell D1. So here as you find, select the check boxes the values 85 and 98 from the drop down list. Click on OK. So the list will be filtered and display only those records that meet the criteria of marks 85 and 98. Okay, only that person's marks will be displayed who meets the given requirement. Okay, so in this end, so many values are there, so many students are there, but we are interested in only to seeing the marks of those students who got in Hindi. See, the select arrow next to the Hindi field name is D1 and check boxes value 85 and 98 from the drop down list. So the list will be displayed on those records that meet the criteria of marks 85 and 98. So those who have got 85 and 98, only those marks will be displayed. Okay. So that is all for today. In the next class, we will discuss that how we will apply the filters on the given values. Okay. So this is all for today. Thank you for your attention.